In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use Google's Gemini to help you study for quizzes in this class. The first thing you're going to want to do is download the Google Gemini app, which I've done already and is here in the middle of my screen. Let's click on it. There's two ways that you can go to start creating mock quizzes to help you study. The first way is just by using prompts. I like to talk to Gemini instead of type everything in because I can get more information quicker. So we're going to use the microphone, which the icon is in the lower right corner of the screen. We're going to click on that and feed Google a prompt. So pay attention exactly to what I'm saying here. Hi Gemini, I'm in an introductory psychology course at a community college, and we have a quiz coming up on psychological disorders and therapies. I'd like for you to help me study by creating story-based or application-based questions that are true, false, or multiple choice that are specifically about the topic of anxiety disorders. The anxiety disorders we talked about were GAD, OCD, phobias, and social anxiety. Can you do that for me? Okay, so here's my prompt. It shows up right there as text. Now notice something very specific that I said is I'd like for it to create story or application-based questions because that's what I ask in these quizzes that you're going to take in my class. So we might as well practice in those types of quizzes. So let's see what it gives us by clicking on the send. Okay, so it says here's a 10-question practice quiz designed to test your ability. What it does is it creates a little document for you that you can open. If I click on open, it's going to give me story-based questions and multiple choice options. It even gives me little hints to help me study if I'm really unsure. So I'm just going to choose one at random. Oh, I didn't even read the question and I got it right. It says that's right, and then it gives you feedback. If you get the question wrong, it says not quite, and it tells you exactly why, and it shows you the correct answer and why. You can do this over and over to create questions for you, and each time it will create different questions, or you can continue to retake the same questions. Let me show you the second way that you can create a faux quiz for this class. If you're using the student handout and you have it in your Google Drive, if you have Gemini connected to your drive, you can actually feed it the handout. I'm going to click on the plus symbol that's in the lower left, and I'm going to click Drive, and I'm going to give it this Psychological Disorders and Treatments student handout. And now Gemini has access to that PDF. Now I'm going to give it my prompt again. Hi Gemini, I need help creating a mock quiz for my introductory psychology class at community college. I've given you my student handout that has the topics in it. Can you give me a 25-question true-false multiple choice quiz that mainly is story-based problems? Let's see what happens when I feed it that prompt. Okay, it's telling me that it's creating questions based on my handout. So let's see what it has created. Using the student handout, now I know that it's only the content that we've covered in the class, especially if I feed it a completed handout with all of the information in it. The more information I can feed Gemini, the more specific the questions will be. So this is a really great way that you can use AI to help you study.